the forehand, as Tony Nadal says, the most important shot in the game. You might disagree with Uncle Tony. I might disagree a little bit too, because I know you're going to say serve and return. But the forehand now is if it's not the most important, it is the primary weapon of tennis. And if we have thousands and thousands of players around this country learning rudimentary forehands, because they're being taught in a way that creates a locked arm, stiff arm, like, what are we doing? Like, why are we doing that? And one of the ways that I found is to create elasticity and suppleness in the arm is to do this extreme wipering post impact. It helps a lot. The other thing you can do is you can just focus on where the follow through goes. If you can follow through lower, so the swing path will go usually high, low, rises up to the impact, then lifts and extends, and then you go, instead of lifting and extending and locking it into the shoulder or the ear, or where you wrap to your neck, at the end you go up and then over and then down, and try to finish with the racket dangling low. So the racket there should be like the absence of tension at the end of the forehand stroke. And if you go and check most American kids, check their tension level. I wish there was like a meter, some way to measure it. But just go and feel the arm at the end, and that thing is so friggin' tight. For 90% of the kids that I see, they follow through, and at the end of the swing, there's so much tension in that arm, and they're gripping the racket very tightly, and they're forcing the weight of the racket up high at the end. I just think it's a disaster, and I see it 9 out of 10 kids probably, and once in a while I get a kid from like a special, maybe from a top academy, or they had a coach who was a very high level coach, and they do it. They're very elastic, and their forehand looks to me like down the road their forehand could become a tremendous weapon. So this is a complex topic, but I tried to get into some of the little bit of the nitty gritty for those of you who like technique. I hope I didn't go too far into the weeds where I lost you guys, but I mean, I could probably I think I've done a whole show just on this topic, but it's just, I keep reiterating it because it's bothering me now. This is years later and nothing is changing. Like, all the kids play the same forehand. I don't know if it's coming. It must be coming from maybe the red, orange, green curriculums. Thank you, red, orange. Whoever wrote the red, orange, green manual for coaches, thank you very much. You create a lot of business for me. I appreciate it. But you are not helping those kids become the best they can be. I'll tell you that. You have any questions about the forehand, guys? See, we got a lot of viewers here. Let me know if you have any technical questions about it.